Hello. Hello. Yeah,
Hello,
Christina,
John.
we are live now, so feel free to
Awesome.
make me co-host. Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, John. All right. Hello, everyone. My favorite time of the day, just watching everyone pop on. Susan, how are you, my friend? Oh, I love your leggings. You're so cute.
Thank you.
You are adorable. Did you show your family the article that was written about you and Get Set Up?
I haven't yet. My kids are kind of widespread out, but I'll have to see if I can send them a link to that.
That would be really good. They also sent it to they also sent it in an email. Did you get the email?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. You should be sending it to everyone you know.
Okay.
You are an inspiration.
Well, I'm working up to that 4-minute plank that you're bragging about, that 74-year-old. I'm not going to let anybody beat me on that.
That is awesome. This made my day, Susan. Hi, Janice. How are you?
I'm okay. I'll see Susan's thing on the thing. I've just looked at it. Yeah.
Wasn't it great? It was a great article that Liz wrote, right? So proud.
Yeah, but we can't do it without you, can we?
Well, I think you're pretty awesome on your own and on your own rights.
Yeah, but without you, we can't do it, can we?
Christina, you bring out the awesome in us.
Yeah, you do. Inspiration.
Thank you, Susan. Babette, did you ever get to see the article about Susan? I saw that you were asking where it was. Did you ever find it?
Yes, I found it.
Good. Okay,
it was
good.
Very good.
Oh, okay. So it was in an email, Babette. It was in an email from Get Set Up. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to share my slides so we can get going on Vinyasa Flow on Wellness Wednesday. All right. Here we are. Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know, I am Christina, your guide for today on Wellness Wednesday. I am in Long Beach, California, and we're not outside because the sun is already high in the sky and bright. So we are inside in the yoga studio today, but at least we got Sunday and Monday outside to practice at once. So that was great. I am a certified yoga, meditation, and spin instructor with a background in all of that. Super passionate about health and wellness, super grateful for the Get Set Up platform where we can all come together, right? Like-minded people can come together and inspire and motivate one another to be our strongest, best selves, right? Living our best lives. That's the opportunity we have every single day when we wake up. So, and we are doing it here on this platform. Vinyasa Flow. So Vinyasa literally means move with breath. So that's what this class is. It helps with our core strength. It helps with our balance, which we always work on our balance in every single class I teach. So important. It helps with our flexibility. It helps our joints. It helps lubricate our joints and helps them move more freely and happily. And it helps with our heart and lung health. At Get Set Up, we learn from each other. So having your cameras on is awesome. I think everybody knows that I've been teaching since the lockdown in March of 2020 virtually. Literally came on, had no idea what we were doing. Oh, we've come so far. And now I have this big set. I have the setup, this stand and a big TV. So when you see me looking up, I am looking up to see that you're all in bigger boxes. So I can really have a great pulse of the class and see if there are modifications that I need to make to keep us safe. But if you're not comfortable having your cameras on, that's okay. It's okay. I know it doesn't matter because I see your name in the box and I'm connected to you, right? So you are always welcome. If there is a modification or a cue that I am making or not making that doesn't work for your body, always, never do it. But I invite you to unmute yourself and ask me, let me know what's going on for you, and I can help make a modification that brings the pose to you. So I want everyone to just know that you are welcome to do that. And by the way, for those of you who were in class yesterday, low impact aerobics, somebody asked a question, and then after class, somebody else said, oh, that question she asked, I have that same issue, and it really helped me during class. So your question could help another learner or a bunch of other learners, and it always helps me really know the class and where we need to go. So please never, ever be shy. Okay, we are live streaming. So everyone say hi, live streamers. Hey, live streamers. So happy you're here. Next time, register for class. We'd love to have you in real time with us. Get Set Up does not get paid to promote any specific products. And we have John with us today, our Get Set Up TA. So if anyone has any questions about navigating the website or registering for classes, John is your guy. All right, Peggy, it's nice to see you. I've missed all of you. I was gone all last week and I am back. So I have questions, my usual questions. Are there any medical issues or injuries that I need to know about to help keep you safe in this practice today? Okay, Madge, how are your knees? Are you good? All right.
Yes,
Madge?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Still making some adjustments, but I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. And any requests for today? Do we have any requests for this class? Okay, so Monday's Vinyasa flow, we worked through a Warrior 2 sequence where we focused on balance and flexibility. Today, we're going to work through a Warrior 1 sequence. So we will start, hi, Rosemary. We will start in Sukhasana. So, Sukhasana. If you have blocks, have them near your mat. Always have water near you. And so Sukhasana, you can sit on a pillow or a blanket or a block to elevate your glutes, to take the pressure off your hip flexors. These are all options. Sometimes our knees hang out up here, no worries. There's something for everyone in every single pose, I promise you. You can support the knees with blocks, pillows, or blankets. All right. So depending on how you feel today, palms are down if you need to ground. Palms are up if you need to garner a little bit more energy from the universe. So just kind of check it out. What do? We played yesterday, or we played the day before with one hand up and one hand down, right? Balance, grounding, energy. So just connect, really feel what you need here. And then once you're there, close your eyes and begin focusing on your breath. We're not going to do anything. I just want you to start noticing your breath. How deep are you breathing? And then with each exhale, with the next, inhale, deepen it a little bit. Eventually, filling our entire lungs capacity. 10,000 liters of oxygen we breathe a day. Hopefully, right? If we're breathing deeply into our lungs, that's our goal. By breathing in deeply, filling our lung capacity, we're exercising our lungs. we are creating this opportunity for nutrients to fill our bodies, our organs, our blood vessels, our cells, right? Our muscle fibers. Breathing in deeply, life force energy. Heals us from the inside out. It's like breathing is like giving our insides a vitamin every day, right? Like you give your kids a vitamin to stay healthy. That's what breath is for our bodies. It's the best kind of vitamin, best gift we can give our bodies is simply breathing deeply and mindfully. And while you're here, hopefully at this point, the lungs are expanded out, the rib cage comes out, the sides, the belly's rising at the top of that inhale, and then you'll exhale it out slowly. If you're comfortable, you can also close your lips as well as your eyes. Connecting to the Ujjayi breath, nostril breathing here. And as you are here, just begin to stack one vertebra on top of the other, just one at a time. And feel how you just start growing taller. Allow the shoulders to roll back and down. Do a double chin, pushing the neck in line with the spine gently, of course. And then just feel that alignment. Isn't that amazing? Such a simple act. Profound difference in your anatomy. And on your next inhale, energetically lift the head off the neck, creating more space between the ears and the shoulders. When you exhale, maintain the length, but allow the shoulders to roll back and down. Maybe you can feel a little stretch in your chest. Draw those shoulder blades together like they have magnets on them. If I was ever to give yoga homework, this would be it. Just growing tall and breathing mindfully makes the world of difference in your anatomy, in your skeleton system, in your whole body. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Gently blink open your eyes. Love bringing awareness to the mind, the body, and the soul before we flow. I am going to put us on gallery so I can see everyone. If you want to spotlight me, there are 3 dots in the corner of my box. You can push spotlight, okay? But I want to be able to see everyone in class. All right, my friends, we will draw our legs up, uncross those ankles, scoop up of those knees, and rock side to side. Roll the shoulders back and down. Close the eyes, feel your lower back, your glutes, your legs. And then pause and extend the legs out and shake them out. Wave your feet hello. And then pause. From here, we're going to come straight up into tabletop. Actually, before we do that, I want you to just sit here and kind of just stretch out. Have the inner legs together and stretch it out. I want to demo while you're in this position, looking up because I don't want you to tweak your necks. I want to demo what we're going to do today, just to keep us all like in the know and safe. Okay, so we will come from tabletop, an option to always come into down dog, right? Or you can stay in tabletop. What we're going to do today, whether you are in tabletop or down dog, is you will bring the right foot between you, however you get there. We'll drop the left knee. We'll come up like this, right, in a low lunge. And then we'll plant the hands, we'll lift the knee, and then we'll step it back to down dog or tabletop. And we'll keep alternating sides and then come up, Vinyasa flow. We are going to move today, bringing lubrication to our joints. Doesn't that feel good? Just shifting front and back. I know it's like a gift to your hamstrings and glutes. Okay, so does anyone have any questions? All right, let's start in tabletop now. So you will make sure that your wrist creases are parallel with the mat. Fingers are spread wide. Press between the thumb and the index finger and then rotate the inner elbows forward. Roll the shoulders back and down, draw the neck in line with the spine. I love tabletop, so much goodness here. Make sure that your shoulders are directly over or behind your wrist creases, right? If you have wrist issues, then really walk it back. All right, your knees are underneath your hips. Draw that navel in towards the spine. See if you can get your back and your neck so flat. Your gaze is down. Take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, the heart, and the gaze coming into cow pose. Keep rotating the inner elbows forward. And then exhale, begin to tuck the tailbone. Dome out the belly. Dome the shoulders, tuck the chin. Cat pose. Inhale slowly through tabletop into your cow. Keep those inner elbows forward. Exhale, slowly tucking the tailbone, don't hollowing out that belly. And then inhale through tabletop into cow. Okay, close your eyes and allow this to become a moving meditation. Cat, cow flow. It stretches out our back, our torso, our neck. It stimulates and strengthens our abdominal organs, never mind our core. It opens up the chest. It improves our posture and our balance. It strengthens our bones and our connective tissue. It stretches out the hips. This is such an amazing flow. And the next time you are exhaling into your cat, take your time getting there. Continue the exhale until your glutes meet your heels. We're coming into an active child's pose. Take your time getting there. Don't rush your breath ever. Once you're there, you can gently rock side to side. You can drop your elbows and roll your wrists, right? Always taking care of our wrist joints between sequences. And then pause, coming into a nice, beautiful, active child's pose. From here, we take an inhale, and then we'll exhale, shift the hips to the right, draw them up, down through the right, and then drop them down, and then bring them over to the left, hip circles, giving our hips some lubrication, getting them ready for our flow. Working through today a classical Surya Namaskara, just moving through sequences, breathing deeply and mindfully, but always prepping the body so that it's ready to go. And the next time your glutes are at your heels, pause and then reverse the circles. And then we will meet in child's pose with the elbows dropped and the wrists rolling around. All right, my friends, let's meet in tabletop, stacking those joints. We will take a nice deep inhale here, tuck your toes, and then exhale into down dog, and then pedal it out. If you stay in tabletop, shift the hips side to side. Staying in tabletop to protect your joints is a great thing to do, and by shifting side to side, you're getting the benefits. Always options to take care of your body. If you are in down dog, pause, press the heels towards the mat, shake your head yes, and shake your head no. Rotate those inner elbows forward, whether you're in tabletop or down dog. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And when you exhale it out the mouth, just let it go. Shake the head, let it go. And then on your next inhale, lift that right leg high. So if you're in down dog, you can just lift it high as well. Exhale, bend that knee, hollow out the belly, scoop it up. So it's like between a cat pose and a plank pose. We inhale, lift it higher, and this can be done in tabletop. Lift it higher, and then exhale, draw the right leg, bring the right foot between the hands. So if you need to grab onto the calf, go ahead. I had to do that for so very long. I mean, honestly, like decades. So when you're here, this is an awesome place for blocks to keep that back flat. Shift the right hip back and the left hip forward. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, left knee down, plant to the top of the left foot. Take a look, make sure that right knee is over or behind the ankle and the knee is tracking the second toe. Engage your core and inner thighs. And then inhale, rise. Yeah. Nice deep breaths. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, slowly we will begin to twist to the right. Expand the arms out. Gaze over the right fingertips if you can. Take a deep inhale, slowly draw that right arm down, meeting with the left, bringing it up and overhead. One more time. Exhale, twist to the right, expand, gaze over. Inhale, slowly draw the right arm down and up. Roll the shoulders down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, frame that right foot. Plant the hands, always making sure the wrist creases are in line with the mat. Tuck the left toes. Lift the left knee. Option to step back into down dog or tabletop. Pedal it out if you're in down dog. Shift side to side if you're in tabletop. And then pause. Breathe deeply. Activate the core wherever you are. Inhale, lift that left leg high. Exhale, bend that knee, hollow out the belly, scoop it up, tuck the chin, take an inhale, lift it a little higher, and then exhale the left foot between the hands. Once you're there, hands are on blocks. If that's more comfortable for you, shift the right hip back, the left hip forward. Take an inhale, exhale the right knee down, the top of the right foot on the mat. Make sure that left knee is behind or over the ankle. Inhale, rise. All these cues are to keep us safe so that we can practice for the rest of our lives safely. Take a nice deep inhale. And when you exhale, follow your gaze, twisting to the left, expanding your arms out, gazing over the left fingertips if you can. Inhale, draw that left arm down and meet it up with the right. And then exhale, slowly begin to twist and expand. And inhale, draw the arm down and up. Roll those shoulders down and back. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, frame that left foot. Plant the hands, wrist creases in line with the mat. Tuck the right toes. Lift the right knee. Step it back to either down dog or tabletop. Pause in stillness. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, lift that right leg high. Breathing deeply here. Roll the ankles. Roll that right ankle one way and then reverse. Inhale, reach the foot up. You'll find your cheetah pose. Take an inhale. And then exhale, right foot between the hands. Plant the left knee. Plant to the top of the left foot. Level out those hips. And then inhale, rise. Awesome. Take a nice deep inhale and then exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. We're adding on, working on our balance. So I want you to be hips level, because if your hips aren't level, balancing is going to be so challenging. So always pushing the right hip back, the left hip forward, always bringing the tailbone towards the mat so you're not overarching, and making sure that that right knee is tracking the second toe. These cues help us with our balance. Engage your core, shrink your waist. Are you ready? We're adding on. Take an inhale. And when you exhale, slowly twist to the right. Expand the arms. Gaze over the right fingertips. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, bring prayer hands together and come back to center. Roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, twist to the right. Expand, gaze. And then inhale, bring prayer hands together and come to center. 2 more times. Exhale, slowly twist. Expand, that's a whole exhale. Inhale, hands together, come to center. 1 more time. Exhale, twist right. Expand. Inhale, hands together. Coming to center, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, frame that right foot, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, take an inhale, and then exhale, down dog or tabletop. Pause in stillness wherever you are. Activate the core. Rotate those inner elbows forward, always pushing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lift that left leg high. Exhale, bend that knee, hollow out the belly, doming the shoulders. Inhale, lift higher. And then exhale the left foot between the hands. Level out those hips. Drop the right knee, plant the top of the right foot, engage your inner thighs, engage your core, and inhale, rise. Roll those shoulders back and down. Shift the hips so that they're tethered to the front of the room. That's my word. That helps me. Like, imagine like if they were tethered and somebody put a level, the ball, that little bubble would be right in the middle. That's what I see when I do this. So whatever helps, visualize you to have the hips as neutral as possible. That knee is tracking the second toe. Grow tall. Take an inhale. And then exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Inhale, grow tall again. And then we exhale, twist to the left, expand. Gaze over those left fingertips. Inhale, bring the palms together and come back to center. Exhale, twist and expand nice and slow. Inhale, prayer, center. Exhale, twist and expand. Inhale, prayer and center. Exhale, twist and expand. Inhale, prayer and center. Roll those shoulders back and down. Take a nice deep inhale, bring hands up and overhead. And then exhale, slowly frame that left foot, plant the hands, wrist creases parallel to the mat, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, take a nice deep inhale, and then exhale back to down dog or tabletop. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. If you're in tabletop, we meet in forward fold. Let's have the big toes touch, a space between the heels and sway side to side. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And then pause in stillness. Inhale, find your half lift. Nice flat back, neck is in line with your spine. Your gaze is down. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Grow tall in your mountain pose. So just like when we're seated, right? Except now we're standing and we're stacking our joints. Shoulders down, crown of the head lifts. So much space between the ears and the shoulders. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale out the mouth, bring the hands to the waist. All right, my friends, we're going to step back the left foot into warrior one. So ground into the right foot, step the left foot back, plant the left heel behind the left toes. Before we do anything, I want to make sure that your right heel, if you drew in a line, it would go to the left heel, right? Heel to heel alignment. Bend that right knee. Twist your torso to the front of the room and draw the arms up and overhead. Okay, this is full expression of warrior one. It's like we're on a balancing beam, right? It's really challenging. So, and in the nature of this pose, we're never going to get our hips tethered to the front of the room because that left hip is back too far. That's okay. That's the purpose of this pose. I want to be honest and tell you that there was a time in my life that I really did dislike this pose. So if you dislike it, that's okay. Do it anyway, because it's awesome for your balance. So engage those inner thighs. Engage your core, shrink your waist. Roll those shoulders back and down. And so from here, we're really going to challenge our balance here. We're going to take an inhale. And when we exhale, we're going to hinge a little bit forward, making sure that right hip doesn't poke out, and draw the arms down and back. Reach those fingertips towards the back of the room. And then we inhale, draw them up and bring the torso back up to full expression of warrior one. And then we exhale, hinge, draw the arms down and back, moving with fluidity, right? And grace. Inhale, draw it up. Everybody looks amazing that I can see. Exhale, slowly lower down, reach. Inhale, slowly lift. One last time, I want you to pay attention before we do it. I want to make sure that when we're hinging down, that right hip doesn't poke out. I don't know about your hip, but my right hip wants to poke out. I have to be so mindful and engage my hips and my core to make sure that it doesn't. All right, are we ready? Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, hinge, lower the arms down nice and slow. Reach them back. Yes. And then inhale, draw them up. Awesome job. Okay, so from here, listen to my cues. We're really working on our balance. You can hold on to a piece of furniture or a wall if you need to. We'll take an inhale. And when we exhale, we'll pivot onto the ball of the left foot, lifting the left heel up, coming into a high lunge this time. Yeah, I know. Hold on to something. It's okay. We're going to really engage the inner thighs, really engage the core. Take a nice deep inhale. And from here, we will exhale, twist to the right. I know. Gaze over the right fingertips. And then inhale, lower the right arm down and up. Are you ready? We're going to do this 2 more times. Exhale, twist to the right. Expand. Inhale, draw that right arm down and up. And exhale, twist, expand, gaze. And then inhale. Draw it up and overhead. Roll those shoulders back and down. Take an inhale. Exhale, frame that right foot. So here we will plant the left hand on the mat or on a block. It's a great place for a block, my friends. Your left palm, is underneath your shoulder. Level out those hips. Actually, take your right hand and place it on your tailbone and shift your hips side to side. And then imagine if I was to put a glass on your tail, a glass of water on your tailbone. So make sure that tailbone's nice and level, and that's where it stays. Are you ready? We'll take an inhale. Twist the right shoulder open. You can keep the right hand on your tailbone, or you can lift it up and overhead, depending on your shoulder health. Keep that right knee tracking that second toe. Breathing deeply, engaging your inner thighs. You got this. Janice, your hand, I want it under your shoulder. You're a little bit out to a V. Yeah. Oh, I see you guys. Yeah. See that? Do you feel the difference? Yes. Everybody looks good. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, frame that right foot. If you have it on a block, come back. Take an inhale. And when you exhale, bring the left big toe to the right big toe, sway side to side. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And pause in stillness. Inhale, find your half lift. Flat back, neck is in line with the spine. Let's pause here for a minute. Everybody looks amazing. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Pause here. Feel all 4 corners of your feet grounded into the mat. See if you can grow a little taller. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, hands to the waist, other side. So ground into that left foot, step the right foot back. The right heel plants behind the right toes. Check it out, heel to heel alignment. Once you're there, engage those inner thighs in the core and draw the arms up and overhead. Awesome. Oh, warrior one. Yes, at any time, just hold something. So I don't know about you guys, but my left hip in warrior one always want whatever foot is forward. My hip wants to go out to the side. So I'm always so hyper aware of that. So that's inner thighs and that's core, right? And we're strengthening our hips here as well. Such an amazing pose. I love it so much. All right. Are you ready to focus on our balance? So as we are twisting to the left, just have your focal point. Just be nice, a straight line across. Find the grace and ease. We'll take an inhale and we exhale, slowly twist to the left, gaze over the left fingertips. Inhale, draw the arm down and up, meeting the right, coming into full expression of warrior two. We exhale, twist left, slowly expanding the arm. And then inhale, slowly drawing it down and up. Exhale, twist and expand. Inhale, draw it up and overhead. One more time. We exhale, twist and expand. Inhale, draw it up and overhead. Roll the shoulders back and down. We take an inhale. This time we exhale, we hinge forward just a little bit. Draw the arms down and back. That's a whole exhale. And then we'll inhale, slowly draw the arms down and up, coming into full expression of warrior one. Exhale, hinge, lowering the arms. Find that focal point in front of you and just breathe into it. Inhale, slowly bring it up. Exhale, slowly draw it down and back. Reach it back, getting a nice stretch in the arms and the shoulders. Inhale it up. One more time. Exhale, hinge and lower. And inhale up. Pausing in your warrior one, breathing deeply, and then pivot onto the ball of the right foot, lifting the right heel. Woo, I know. Wellness Wednesday. You got it. Hold on to something if you need to. It's okay. Take a deep inhale, twist left and expand. Gaze over the left fingertips. Keep that left knee tracking the second toe. Inhale, draw that left arm up and overhead, coming into full expression of our Anjali Asana. Exhale, twist and expand. Inhale, bring it back up. Last time, twist, expand. Yes. Inhale, draw that arm down and up. Roll those shoulders down. Keep those hips tethered to the front of the room. Take an inhale. Exhale, frame that left leg. So the right palm can come onto a block if that's comfortable underneath the shoulder. I kind of like the height. And if you don't have a block, you can use books. I like the height because it helps me from dumping my torso over the front leg. Okay, so here, the right hip's forward, the left hip's back. Nice flat back. Take the left hand, place it on your tailbone and kind of shift the hips around. Feel how flat it is. Yay. So we're keeping the pelvis exactly the way it is. When we twist open to the left, it's from the torso. Are you ready? Take a deep inhale, engage your core. And exhale, lift that left shoulder up. Option to lift the left arm overhead or option to keep the elbow bent with the forearm on the back, depending on your shoulder health. Engage your core. Breathe deeply. Smile. It's Wellness Wednesday. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And when you exhale, slowly draw yourself down, framing that left foot. Take a deep inhale and then exhale the right toe to the left toe and have a little space between the heels and sway side to side. Shake your head. Yes. Shake your head. No. And pause in stillness. When we inhale, we find our half lift. Roll the shoulders back. Engage your core. Draw the neck in line with the spine. Peggy, I want to come over. If I was in class with you, I would put my hand between your shoulder blades. So this is what I'm seeing. Look at me, Peggy. Peggy, yes, that's it. Gaze down now. Gaze down. Lift your head up a little bit, like double chin. Double chin. Yes, that's your half lift, Peggy, right there. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. So here's our half lift. Shrink your waist. Roll those shoulders. Engage your core. Engage your quads right here. Take an inhale and exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent. Draw yourself up, flat back. Inhaling up and exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Pausing here. Awesome. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, wrist creases in line with the mat. We're going to step back, drop the knees, have the big toes touch, have the knees open as much as you want to. And then exhale, find your child's pose, sway side to side. Drop your elbows, roll your wrists. And pause. You can have the elbows out wide. You can have the arms long by the body, by the legs, with the palms facing up by the feet. Tuck your chin. Rest your forehead on a mat or a pillow or a blanket. It doesn't matter if your glutes are lifted. It's okay. Just breathe deeply and allow your hips to just relax. Let the entire back relax. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. So slowly draw the arms overhead. Come into active child's pose, lifting the elbows, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. On your next inhale, come into tabletop. Let's tuck our toes and let's sit the glutes back now. So we're going to massage our toes. You can come all the way up depending on your feet, or take some of the body weight on the palms. I have to do that because I have neuropathy in the balls of my feet. So just take care of your body and then shift your glutes side to side. Get a massage all the way out into the pinky toe. So here we're stretching out our ankles, our arches. We're creating blood flow between each toe joint, which is important, our poor little feet, right? And then pause in stillness. Come back into tabletop, untuck the toes, and then pat it out. Awesome job. And then we will carefully come onto our backs. We'll meet on our backs, nice and slow, careful. Hug your knees in, rock side to side. Giving that lower back a nice massage. And then let's work our ankles and our wrists a little bit. So we will extend the legs long. Have the toes pointing towards the ceiling. Tuck your shoulder blades, tuck your chin, and make sure the small of your back is connected to the mat. Lift the arms. But keep the shoulders on the mat. So your fingertips are reaching towards the ceiling, and now bring the palms towards the ceiling. And then we will flex the ankles and drop the palms down towards the body, and just keep alternating this movement, flexing and pointing. Well, I guess the wrists just flex. Okay. Everybody here knows. I think everybody here practices with me all the time. Oh, I may have a couple new people. Yay. Okay. So I love giving our wrists and our ankles some love. Now rotate the ankles and the wrists one way in a nice big circle one way. We are creating mobility and flexibility in our ankles and our wrists. Let's reverse the circles. We are creating strength in these very vulnerable joints. Can you hear some snapping and crackling and popping? And then point and flex again. I know the heat is building, but that's where the magic happens. Let's rotate one more time in a circle. I know. If it's too much, you can stop. Reverse the circles. But the heat is really right. That's where the flexibility is happening, the lengthening, the release, and pause. Take an inhale, hold onto the backs of your legs and straddle out your legs, and then rock side to side. You can grab onto your ankles. You can grab onto your feet or your toes and just rock side to side here. Playing around. Getting a nice stretch in those inner thighs. Getting a massage on that lower back. Doesn't that feel good? So here, let's pause in our straddle. We'll take an inhale and we'll exhale. We'll bend that right knee and we'll keep the left leg straight. I want you to close your eyes and breathe into that left inner thigh. Just bringing awareness, breathing in maximum amount of life force energy, right? Nutrients. Imagine every breath just floods our body with nutrients. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, switch, right knee bends. Right knee straightens, left knee bends, and do the same thing. Breathe mindfully into the hips, into the inner thigh of the right leg. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, switch, and then just keep alternating at your own pace. So good. 20 muscles in our hips. All connected to the inner thighs, right? And then the next time your left knee is bent, we will meet with the knees hugged into the chest in stillness, squeezing them in. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Keep the knees in. Exhale, bring the arms out to a T. The palms are facing up. We will take a deep inhale. Engage the core and inner thighs. And when you exhale, draw the knees to the right. So the left shoulder stays on the mat. So lower the knees as much as they need to. You can gaze over the left fingertips, close your eyes. You can bring the right palm on top of the left knee to deepen the twist, only if that's available for your body. If you have back issues, if you have osteoporosis, then that's not for you. Breathing deeply, closing the eyes. You can energetically push the glutes towards the heel to expand that left side body a little bit more. We will spend much more time in this twist later tonight in yin yoga. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Bring the arm out to a T. Bring the gaze back to center. When you inhale, engage the core and inner thighs and draw the knees into the chest and give them a big squeeze in stillness. Tuck your shoulder blades, tuck your chin, keep the knees in. Draw the arms out to a T. Inhale, hug the knees in energetically, core and inner thighs engaged. Exhale the knees to the left. Right glute lifts, but the right shoulder stays connected to the mat. Gaze over the right fingertips. Option to place the left palm on the right knee. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. You can energetically push the glutes towards the heels. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. The arms come out to a T, the gaze back to center. Inhale those knees in, give them a big squeeze in, squeeze them in right here. Rock side to side. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, pause, hug those knees in, and then release the legs. We're coming into our Shavasana. So options for your legs. Your knees can be bent, feet walked out mat distance and let the knees splay in, or you can extend the legs long, letting the feet just splay out. Wherever you land with the legs, bring the arms out wide by the body, palms facing up, tuck the shoulder blades, tuck the chin, and make sure the small of your back is connected. And just feel the body on the mat. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And when you exhale it out the mouth, let the entire back of the body just get heavier into the mat. Release the shoulders. Release all the muscles in your face. Soften that brow line. Release that lower jaw. And then let the muscles in the face relax again. Just let go and float into your Shavasana for a few precious moments. Staying just as you are, begin to deepen the breath in your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes and gently begin to roll the ankles and the wrists. Carefully begin to draw the knees into the chest and hug them in stillness. Just squeezing them in, allowing the lower back to get an awesome stretch. And when you're ready, roll over to the most comfortable side, using your arm as a pillow, curled up into a tiny little ball. Pausing here for a couple breath cycles, savoring this moment, this feeling. When you're ready, use the opposite palm, press it into the mat, and draw yourself into a comfortable seated position. Prayer hands at heart center, slight bow of the forehead in reverence to your practice. Clothed in strength and dignity, let us laugh without fear. Let us laugh with all of our hearts and all of our souls. May we speak with kindness and wisdom. And may we continue to show up for ourselves in loving kindness. And may it be so. To seal our practice together today, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. The divine light within me bows and honors to the divine light within you. Namaste. Clothed in dignity and strength, my friends. Thank you. All right, I'm putting my glasses on so I can see. Does anyone have any questions? Thank you. Any questions about what we did, how we did it, why we did it? Peggy, that was the highlight of my day. I swear. I almost did a cartwheel on my mat. Did you feel the profound difference? Oh, you're muted. Unmute yourself. Let's celebrate.
I did. And I sent you a note too. I don't know if you saw it. I'm trying to send it to you, but
Oh, you just muted yourself. You're muted. Unmute.
okay. So I went to Costa Rica for a yoga retreat for a week. And I was just saying that you resonated with me. It was so helpful. I was like, okay, I've heard this. I had such good practice with you that I was very grateful. I had you with me. It was good.
You know, I'm hosting my first yoga retreat in Costa Rica in November.
Ah, what place are you going to?
Playa Hermosa.
And I went to Vida Asana.
Oh, I'm going. It's at my friend actually has a hotel there, so I'm doing it in his hotel.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I was.
Oh, good for you, honey. Good for you.
Thank
right?
you.
anyone has time to even do a day retreat, a weekend, I mean, it changes. It just helps immerse you into it. So yeah, I know COVID is a little wonky right now, but if you have time, it can do that. That's incredible. Because imagine what an hour on your mat, right? Like 50 minutes, we practice, I push it, we go as long as we can. But that whole time is just dedicated to your health and wellness every moment of that
Right.
time that you're there. It's pretty
Right.
special.
And very
Yes,
much
Babette.
the people you were with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roz. Hi, Roz. I'm happy you were here. Where'd you go, Roz? Oh, there you are.
Hi. Yeah, this is my first time. And this is hard, but it was really good though. I hung in there.
Listen,
So thank you.
balancing poses, Roz, are hard.
Yes.
It doesn't, with the knee down, with the knee up, it doesn't matter. But the great thing is that we just hang in there, right? And we know, you will notice that as time you continue to practice like this, you will notice the difference. You will. And also, even it doesn't matter if you practice, if you're a yoga teacher, balancing is hard. If you're thinking, if your mind is busy, if you haven't eaten well, if you're dehydrated, if you're tired, balancing is challenging, right? So we just all need to have loving kindness for ourselves, right? Patience, understanding, right?
Yes.
Like, oh, I'm really tired today. Wow, my balance is really wonky. That's okay. You still show up for yourself. You're still making a difference in your health and well-being, right?
Yes. Thank you. I need it.
Roz, I'm so happy. Welcome. This is an awesome virtual yoga community here. We have incredible people in these classes. So welcome. Welcome. Does anyone else have any other questions before we start? My slides. Oh, I know, but I'm so glad we did balancing poses too. Yes. I love them. They're hard. Isn't it hard? Wait, I have one more thing to say about that. Whoops. Isn't it hard for me when we are in a pose like warrior one, and then we transitioned into a high lunge, right? Pivoting that back foot, right? It's kind of challenging, kind of fun. I hope you all loved it. But it really helps you focus on your inner thighs and your core, right? Your pelvic floor, because that's what's going to help us all the days of our lives be able to get up and down off of furniture, off of the toilet, right? Like when we're walking and we step on a sidewalk that's uneven, all those things that will happen in our lives. By practicing on our mats, we will have, the tools to adjust, to hopefully prevent, injury, right? That's why we do this. All right. Share your experience and get set up. Social media or with Liz at I'm Liz at getsetup.io. She's awesome. She's the one who interviewed Susan. We have amazing fitness guides. Try them all out. I teach 12 classes a week. So later today is cardio yoga, where we do a little dancing. It's a little bit fun. And then we'll follow that class 30 minutes after with yin yoga, where we hold poses for minutes at a time, right? So that twist, I told you that twist today will be in it with pillows and blankets supporting us for 4 minutes today. So there's a little sneak preview for yin yoga on Wellness Wednesday. Hope you can all join me. I am doing a plank challenge on Get Set Up's TikTok. You can duet a plank with me. You go to Get Set Up's TikTok. I give a 50-second tutorial on how to get into a plank safely, right? Because it's all about safety. It's all about form. It's all about technique. And then you can push the share button and duet a plank with me and submit it. So I hope you all do that. I'm really excited. After class, you receive notes, other classes you could be interested in, and an opportunity for feedback, which really helps me. It helps me know who you are and what you expect from me as your guide, because I am here to give you the best, most benefits on your mat as you want and need. So please share, give feedback. It helps me so much. Okay. You can invite your family and friends on the desktop calendar. You can copy the link when you register. You can email it to them. You can send it to them on their mobile device. help@getsetup.io is your email. If you want to host an interest group, suggest a class, get a recording of this class, or you know an organization or that aligns with the Get Set Up mission of improving and enhancing the lives of older adults, please connect us with them so we can continue growing our partnership, so we can keep offering you everything you want and need to live your best lives. And just as an example, I'm so proud of this. And I know some of you have heard this, but this is really fun for me. I mean, I do tell everyone about Get Set Up because it's an incredible platform, right? But my 19-year-old son, who's an athlete, he has a athletic coach that he's been training with since I think he was 9 here. And he's off at college, but when he comes home, he always connects with him. And his athletic coach is an older adult also. And so my son was like, yeah, my mom teaches on this platform. And he told him all about Get Set Up. And now he is sending his clients for supplementary workouts to get set up. And things like that, right?
Awesome.
I know. But I was so proud that my 19-year-old son was like, all cute about it. My mom.
Aw.
Anyway, does anyone else have any questions for John or for me about class? We have cardio yoga at 3:00 my time in California. Pam has made some requests. We had Rolling Stones because we lost a good one. We lost a legend yesterday. Pam, I didn't know when I read your chat yesterday. I saw the Rolling Stones, but I really saw ZZ Top because I hadn't read the news that day yet. I saw ZZ Top and I know we lost him. But then when I got off Zoom with all of you, I saw the news and I was like, oh yeah, that's what, and I went back to my chat because I took a picture and I was like, oh yeah, that's what Pam was saying. But I taught a spin class after that and I put a bunch of Rolling Stone songs in there. So to honor the legend of Charlie. All right. Thank you all so much. I hope I see you later today. I'm going to take a picture of that, Peggy, so I can read it later.
Okay. It was just a little more information about the center. And that other classes were offered there as well. So.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just me. We're going down. It's a small retreat, 16 people, very small hotel. Yeah. And it's just leading yoga twice a day. And then we're doing zip lining during the day and things like that.
Right. We did all that. Yeah. This was 18 people total and the class was from Florida, but there was 2 yoga studios and one that the people in the community came to. So there was other yoga teachers. And since we were at the retreat center, there was no charge to go there. So if I didn't go on an excursion, I just did another yoga class. So it was cool. Lots of choices. Yeah.
Amazing.
You might be able to go there if you were there. You might be able to visit it. So anyway, have a wonderful day, everybody. It was wonderful to get back.
Thank you. Hopefully we'll be dancing together a little later.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, John.